Hi, you guys.
Welcome back to another Tuesday.
Tuesday morning. How are you guys doing? Dance it out with us. Hey.
Oh my gosh. Welcome back to the Broke Blonde Diaries. My
Good
name
morning.
is Lauren. Good morning. Or
And
hello.
I'm Jess.
Oh my
and
gosh.
we're your two broke blondes.
We are two very broke blondes.
This is our virtual diary of, just everything that we're going through that we love to share with you guys, and as you guys with us as well. Yeah. How are you guys doing on this Tuesday morning? Are you winning your Tuesday?
I hope you're winning your Tuesday.
God, I hope so. You know what? There's so many things going on in life. It's good to just have a little check-in, have a little
Yes.
take a beat, chill out, relax.
Take a deep breath.
Breathing. Shall we take a deep breath together?
Let's do it.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Breathe in. And breathe out. Yes.
Yes.
And we're setting our intentions for the day. We're going to slay.
Find your zen.
I absolutely love it.
We're gonna slay our Tuesdays. We really are. It's been a 2025 year.
Yeah. There's been so many things that have happened, and it's also just kind of a blur, like, what is happening? Like, we're in March.
Yeah, we're in
Like,
March.
what is happening?
What is happening? Where are we going?
Yeah. Like, are we going to be okay? And I think we're going to be okay. I'm just going to put that on the universe.
Are we going to be okay? I need us to be okay.
Yeah, I'm going to need us to be okay. And, it's
Yeah.
okay also not to be. It's okay
to not be okay.
Period.
That's it. That's the one. That is it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How are you guys doing? How's the weather where you guys are at?
Hopefully you're not freezing
Yeah.
on one half of the country and then like
Downpour rain the other.
yeah.
I kind of like a stormy weather situation though. I just like the vibes of stormy weather.
Love
I'm like,
the
yes.
vibes, but
I'm like lightning and thunder.
I'm so ready for the heat.
Really?
Oh, normally
I'm still in like the stormy weather mood.
normally I'm a cozy weather girl.
Yeah.
I mean 100%. I am.
You're like, I'm ready for the sun.
Give me the London fog every day of the week. I mean, I wear long sleeves, sweaters. That's my aesthetic.
Yeah.
Miss Honey chic.
Yes. Oh my God. No, you're so spot on
That's
with
like
that.
what I do. But right now I'm like, I'm ready to wear shorts and like tank tops, and I need it to be hot.
Yeah. This summer, I have the feeling like this summer is just going to be like kind of just like a vibe.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a vibe. I'm like, so like my parents are going to be moving to Madeira, which is like out in Central California.
3 hours closer to here though.
3 hours closer, so I don't have to drive so far.
Yeah.
But like they're gonna be moving into a new house. Like my grandma's gonna be in there too.
I
So it's gonna be
know.
like a 3-generational household, which is gonna be wild.
So fun.
Wild.
That's gonna be a lot.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna take some adjusting and getting used to things. But I'm also like super happy about it. And I'm like, all right. This is going to be a fun vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll
And
be
Central
worth it.
California heat is no joke. Like 112 over the summer.
Whoa.
Like it is brutal. But I think it's going to be a vibe. We'll see.
But the heat, there's just something.
The heat's a lot.
I need the sunshine. I need the heat. I need a tan.
Yeah. No, like, for real.
The level of vampiric white that I am rocking right now.
Yes. I'm like, my skin is glowing. Like, I have bronzer on right now. Like,
Yeah.
But
No, it's so bad. Glowing.
same shade as like
White.
a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I'm like, I look like a sick Victorian child.
A sick
Am I okay?
Victorian child. I make Edward from the first movie look so tan.
It's the skin of a killer, Bella.
No, actually. What? Yeah, no.
And you're like, am
literally.
I at that level?
I need the sun. I feel like this is the first year where I have genuinely experienced seasonal affective disorder. Like this is the first year I've ever been like, I'm really
You're
sad
like,
because
I'm
the weather.
sick.
I'm
You're
sick.
like, I'm sick mentally and physically because there's no sun. Okay, I had jaundice when I was a baby.
Me too.
Yeah, I was about to say that actually totally makes sense. Those of you who had jaundice when you were born, like you were like the minute you were born, you're like stuck like out in the sun to bake like a little baked potato.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
But it is so funny. Like when I get
You're
stressed,
stuck in the sun and the little like the rocker,
just
and
like
they're like, just go
smoking
cook.
in the sun, like,
you're not done cooking yet.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
I was like, is that the sign?
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But it's really funny because like when I get stressed out or if I'm like, I just like can't think properly, if I get overwhelmed.
You go sit in the sun.
No, my mom, she's like, go sit in the sun.
Really?
And I was like, that's not going to solve my problem. And she's like, go sit in the sun for 10 minutes.
It solves your problem.
Night and day. I was like, oh my God, I'm okay. I can like breathe.
Yeah.
Like that's so crazy. It's the power of the sun.
See, that was for me living in the suburbs and living in Southern California.
Southern
Being
California.
sunny all the time.
Yeah.
I would go on walks in the neighborhood, walk up to this like really beautiful park and just sit on the swings in the sun.
Oh, that's a vibe.
That consistent,
swinging on the swing sets.
the movement of the swing in the sun.
Oh my
that
God,
would solve
everything.
so many issues for me. That was like so therapeutic. That was such a vibe for me. That was
It's
so
like medicine in a way.
It really is.
That's so crazy.
And I am
Vitamin
craving
D.
that right now.
Vitamin D.
I'm good on the vitamin D. Thank you so much.
You're like, forget.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I'm craving the sunshine. I'm craving the like swinging in the sunshine. I'm craving the outdoor experience. I'm craving my backyard.
Yeah.
I am a backyard girl. I'm not an outdoorsy girl.
Yeah.
Don't take me on a hike.
To clarify,
Yeah.
she's an outsidey
Outsidey
girl,
not
an
outdoorsy.
I'm outdoorsy.
Yeah, Jess,
She's outsidey.
Jess will go in the forest.
I'm like-
Don't take me to the forest.
I'll be like a fairy, like in the forest, be like, come to me. No,
yeah,
like,
no.
no.
I'm not going on a hike with you.
Singing to
I'm
the
so
birds.
sorry. I
She's
don't
like,
yeah,
absolutely not.
absolutely not. Snow White who? I'm not her. She is not me.
Oh my God.
We are not one.
We are not one.
The birds, they no, go away.
I'm
I
like,
don't-
come to me.
I don't want the birds to land on me.
I was like, ha 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 ha. You know.
No. I'm so sorry. They're beautiful from a distance.
Yeah.
Over there.
Over yonder. But the backyard.
The
like,
backyard.
during the
I
summertime.
am a backyard
With like a
girl.
lemon pop or something. Like, bye. Oh, I will be there for hours.
All I want is a backyard, a lounge chair, and a margarita.
That's a vibe. That is a whole vibe. Oh my gosh. To add on top of that, I would add a greenhouse.
That's a good choice.
You know, because I want that practical magic vibe where like the kitchen and like the greenhouse are
Or she's
connected.
like picking the flowers, one green eye,
That's what I
one
want.
blue.
I'm manifesting them
And
for
his
myself.
favorite shape will be a star.
Oh my
I know.
Oh, God, that movie. Oh, I love that movie.
I love that
No,
movie.
seriously. I'll be like, oh, I need to get like some mint, or I need to get like a bell pepper. Or I need to
Yeah,
get, like,
yeah. Like I want a garden.
Yeah.
I'm into
That's
that.
why I want a greenhouse.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want a greenhouse with like
Yeah.
that whole vibe.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I would add that to it.
Yeah. I think the mental health has been so deeply affected.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about all of you, but
Yeah,
I know
I'm sure you guys are thriving. And having the
Thriving.
best time of your life. Good for you. For
absolutely.
those of you who
having
understand what we're going
the
through.
best time. I think that for the two of us, the mental health has been. It's been,
It's been, trials and tribulations.
thoughts and feelings.
This year I asked for not the trials and tribulations packet of 2025.
Yeah.
I ordered the
booked,
the
blessed,
happy
and like
booked and blessed
Yeah.
package.
so far, my shipment has not arrived.
Yeah. I'm like, where is the tracking number? Because
Yeah.
it was supposed to arrive like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So,
So like, excuse, rude.
yeah. So, but again, you never know
Yeah.
what can happen in a month. You never know what can happen in 2-3 months.
True.
So,
But the mental health has been like in a real state of I need to take care of myself. I need to take care of this. I need to put other things on hold.
Yeah.
Including people. I need to put people, places, and things on hold that is not serving me at the moment because I got to get it together.
yeah.
Because like WTF.
No, that's so for real. And I think there's like so many things that like I've like kind of opened my eyes to in terms of like the industry is like so crazy right now. And I don't even know what that's going to lead to in terms of potential job opportunities. And I was like, there's some stuff in like education and like which I mean, I would never think ever in a million years of like ever even think of becoming a teacher. Like, I hate teaching, but I also love it at the same time.
School?
I hated school. That's 100% what it was.
Yeah.
Hated school. But I'm also like, because I hated school, I feel like I would know how to teach in a way that I would like.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I suffer with ADD, dyslexia, like could not concentrate in class. Like I was a kinesthetic learner.
Yeah. You had to be active in order to be learning.
Interactive.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to lecture to you for 2 hours. Like what is that going to do?
I've had that professor.
It's going to go whoop, right over the head.
Yeah.
Retaining no information whatsoever. But yeah, I don't know. Just thinking about that kind of stuff, which is interesting. But it's also one of those times where I think because, I don't know about you if you felt this, but because our lives have kind of slowed down a lot, it's kind of like, wow, like there's so many more important things than like just career.
100%.
Family, like taking care of like your loved ones, friendships. Like, it's weird. Like, I think like, I don't know, like we're so like career driven and focused and stuff like that. But it's like when that's taken away from us, like, okay, well, I don't have the shield of like, this is what I do. And like, this is how awesome I am. And it's like, how, like, who are you?
Who am I?
Take that away.
Yeah.
Which is like so crazy.
I know.
And I'm like, ooh,
definitely feeling the like existentialism now of it all. But I'm also like, okay, maybe this will give me an opportunity to reorder my life in places of importance, the people that I, need to prioritize myself.
And also yourself. Yeah.
The things I really want to do,
And have the time to actually pursue those things that you actually do, like you actually want to do, which is like so crazy to me. Yeah. It's like, oh, well, why wasn't I doing that when I was, doing this? It's like.
Because who had the time?
Yeah, because who has the time and like. There's so many different factors playing into so many different things, but yeah, very interesting.
And everything is changing so rapidly, and I think everything is changing in ways no one can anticipate.
Yeah.
So we're all just kind of like hanging on, and at this point, I'm kind of like, all right, well, I'm gonna kind of figure it out over here, and
because life be lifing, honestly.
Like, hence why we played Life in the
previous
episode. So go ahead and check that out. But
it's so real.
Life is lifing so hard. And I was like, why am I not just doing things that I like? Or why do I
feel so trapped?
Why do I feel trapped? But
I don't know. That's just
why
my
do I care so much? Why am I not just like, I'm chilling and I'm enjoying it and who cares?
That's so true. I think it's so interesting. Like the exact same thing that you're just like, why do I care so much?
Yeah, why do I care so much?
I think it's just because like we want to like make a difference in the world.
I
like,
know. I know. I
that's
think
just the air signs in us. We're like, we just
like
want to be, just want to give back to the world.
I know. It's
we're
like
the humanitarian signs. It's like all like the air signs. We're just like we're crazy.
But it's the make your mark on the world.
It
sign.
Totally is.
It's the you have to leave like an imprint behind of like I was here, and it's like okay, that's so much pressure to put on yourself. I don't know if any of you are feeling the same way or have done the same things to yourself. Not a great mental place to be.
No, and like
when things don't go the way you planned.
Oh my God. And the way that like you talk to yourself when it's like the low/down period time. Girl. I have been working on that.
Yeah.
Though. I've been trying to do this, and hopefully I'm still doing it in the future because I want to continue this. But what I do is like when I wake up in the morning, I usually look at my phone right away and I'm like, oh my God, I have to stop doing that. Because I just like, I get lost in it for like an hour and I'm like, I already wasted like an hour in my morning. So what I do is I actually put on some like meditation stuff.
Do you?
I do. I've been trying to do that. Like, I mean, obviously, like, visiting LA, I'm like, let's go, let's do things, but when I'm back at home, I'm like, I have a Google Calendar. I have a scheduled routine of like what I'm going to do every single day.
Do you really?
I do, just because it's like, if I get out of the funk of it all, then I'll just be like lost staring at a wall for like 2 hours or searching for jobs for like 8 hours.
Oh,
and I'm like,
been there, done that.
I'm like, what? Like, yes,
the LinkedIn rabbit hole is so severe.
Oh, it's so severe. And it's also like it's productive, but it's also not productive at the same time.
It could be. It's
a double-edged sword.
It's
I don't know.
enlightening while also being completely catastrophic because you're like, oh my God, this is so bad for my mental health. But also you find something, you're like, this could be great. I have so much hope. Like,
and like the amount of time to like apply for jobs and like
it takes
process
forever
to like manually apply. I'm like, I have already implemented my resume. Why is it not filling everything out to a T? And it's like, you have to manually fill it out anyways. I'm so sick of it.
And the cover letter and the creating an account and the password and the text code and like all of the, just take my resume. Just call me. Look at it and then call me.
Call me.
And how about you just talk to me?
Just hear it from my own voice. I think that's what's so funny. I think I actually like more in-person interviews.
100%.
Because I'm like, just wait.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get my vibe.
It's like a test. A test totally doesn't tell you anything about the person, how smart they are, how intuitive they are, anything about their character.
Oh, gosh.
Who they are as a person.
I don't know, like reading the room.
Right? What they've been through.
Oh, yeah.
A resume doesn't tell you any of that. Guarantee majority of it is BS anyway. We're
100%.
all making it up on our resumes because we're all just trying to get in the room.
And you have to shorten your resume.
Literally.
Because you're like, oh, keep it a one-pager. I'm like, shut
Which is so dumb. And then people are like, oh, I only
you've only done this?
Yeah. Yeah, I only look at X amount before lunch. And if you don't meet the cutoff before lunch, I don't even bother looking at the others. And it's like, well, that's stupid. That's completely BS, because what if you missed the perfect candidate that was next that would have been right at the lunch cutoff? Like, I've literally met people like that. Yeah. And I don't like it.
I don't like it either. And also, I think it's so interesting, but it's like
I hate resumes. I hate cover letters.
I hate to say it, but it's
thanks, Leonardo da Vinci. It's your fault. Gosh. Well, it's his fault. He created resumes.
That's crazy.
Seeking patronage, he bragged about.
I know you did a lot of different things
in
Leonardo,
the 1450s.
Can you not? Let that go.
He bragged about his accomplishments, seeking money.
Of course, he's like, I gotta sell some patents here. You know, we gotta figure this shit out.
Yeah, it's all his fault. Anyway, keep going.
No, but it's one of those things where like you get into this headspace of like, okay, hey, like I've talked to a couple people this week, like they're going to follow up on some things for me. That's really awesome of them. Nothing.
They never do.
It's just, I don't know if it's like an LA thing. I don't know if it's like an American thing. I don't know, dude. But like there is almost no follow up. Like every single time that happens, that's usually a fault. Like
there's no follow
up.
And there's no phone number to call.
And then our parents will go like, oh, like that person should have like, followed up with you.
No, how come you didn't just call? Why didn't you just send him an email? Why didn't you just drive over there and walk in? And you're like,
yeah. I'm like, I did A, B, C, and D. And then I was like, the other option, I was like, I can't just walk in.
They don't want you there. And also there's no phone number. There's no personal email. It's a no reply. Thank you for your application, but it's a no reply spam basically.
Yeah, like even if you like, let's say like if you call the person, they're just gonna ignore your call. Like I don't know what it is.
I've been ghosted by
so many times by
people I'm applying to.
And it's hard because I mean, at least from like my parents, like they come from like a place of like, oh, you always follow up the person. Like they're just used to that. And so they're like, why aren't these people like calling you back? And like, they said they were gonna do this, but they didn't. I'm like, the world we live in now.
It really is. Especially in the hiring world. And
oh my God.
That chips away at the mental health. That chips away at like the daily motivation.
It really does.
Especially when you're sitting at the computer and it's cold and rainy and you're already feeling it.
Yeah.
Cause like they're not going to look at it
Evanescence
anyway.
playing in the background.
No. For real.
Or what's the
oh my God, no,
speaking of Twilight, what's that one song that
the Bella when it's the like rotating shot of her song? It's November, December, January, whatever, or October, November, whatever.
Do you remember that song? Oh my God, wait, actually let me ask ChatGPT what the name of that song is. I love ChatGPT. What's your ChatGPT? Like, do you have a name for it?
Do you have a name for your ChatGPT?
Yeah, you can talk to it.
Excuse me?
Hey, ChatGPT.
Hey, what's up?
Do you remember that scene in the second Twilight movie where Bella's in that depression cycle and the camera is spinning around her? Do you remember the name of that song that is playing in the background?
Yes, I do. The song playing during that scene is Possibility by Likey Lee. It's such an emotional track.
Wait, what just happened? When did ChatGPT get a Siri?
Yeah, it's like right there.
Oh, excuse me.
You click that and then you talk to it. We love ChatGPT. Girl slay. Oh my God. It was so. You know what? I'm going to insert this. Okay. So I had spent the night at Matthew's, like, this was like back like a while ago. And what was he doing? He was talking to ChatGPT and he was like, talk to me like you're like a sassy queen or something like that. ChatGPT was talking back to Matthew, like in it, like yes, sissy girl boss. Like I was dying. Like here's the clip.
Your is not just popping; it is detonating on a national scale. Like I'm talking fireworks at the Met Gala, grand finale at Beyonce's tour. Category is seismic level serve. But listen, if you're even questioning it for a second, let me just remind you: a true diva never doubts the power of her own pussy. They gag, they aspire. So let me ask you, babe, what's really going on? Because if we need to do a full recalibration,
I just showed Lauren the clip. It was
that was an iconic,
so truly insane.
That was an iconic serve.
That was an iconic serve, seismic level. I was like, oh my God. ChatGPT is so funny. Best thing ever invented. I swear to God. Matthew was asking the most insane, like prompting
Those
it
are
so insane.
Unhinged questions.
I was like, what? I was like, Matthew, you were making this thing like worse. You're like, we're going down the pathway.
So when iRobot takes over, the diva that comes out of Matthew's phone is going to be.
People online are like, who's that diva? Like
unhinged.
It's gonna be so. That's
hilarious.
I'll put a little bit of the clip in there, but I just showed Lauren it. I was like, she needs to understand the context of this freaking clip because what was that?
The questions that Matthew was asking might not be appropriate for the internet, but were
so funny.
So funny.
So funny. Oh my
also,
God.
I think maybe broke the brain a little bit of ChatGPT for just
it
a
had
second.
it
had to contemplate how severe that question went out of left field.
I was like, I don't know how I'm not kidding. I think in the video, I'm like, I don't know how it's going to answer.
How could it have answered?
I was like, shut up.
That's both hilarious and completely
valid.
I can't. Oh my God.
I'm like,
that's
yeah,
absolutely
you're
hilarious.
right. You're so right.
I mean, diva.
It was, I don't know. It was just so insane. But like, I talk to ChatGPT all the time. Anyways, such a random side tangent, but it's true.
That's hilarious. All because of a song.
Yeah.
Twilight.
Well, again, like back to like the vibey, like rain and like all the stuff like that. Like you were saying, like taking a walk. I take a walk at night with my dog.
You go at night?
Yeah. I'm a freak.
You have tall privilege, though.
I do have tall privilege. And I put on like, I'll like insert what I put on. It's like, I look like a giant Smurf.
Do you put on like a vest and everything?
No, girl. I put on like, you know, like the Snuggie hoodies. Like it's like a giant sweatshirt, but it has like fleece inside of it. It like goes to my knees. And it's like a big blue sweatshirt. And I put that with like my PJ pajamas and my Uggs. And I walk around.
I live for
like
this.
No one's out. It's a retirement community. Like no one is there.
Yeah.
And it's like me, my dog Bindi, and my grandma's dog Susu, and we are just walking. Like I just take him on a walk, but it is like the best time ever.
Yeah.
And I just like, it's like nighttime. I get to see the stars. Like I don't ever remember seeing the stars in LA.
No, because light pollution.
So when I'm out in NorCal, I was like, oh, I can see the stars. I can see Orion's Belt. I can see the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, like the Andromeda Galaxy. I was like, this is everything.
Yeah.
Like I love going out. Night walks are a vibe.
Night walks are vibe. I'm scared to walk at night though.
That's what I mean. Like, if it's in a safe situation, I'm like, absolutely.
Even
let's do
in
it.
a safe situation, I still feel
Uneasy.
Nighttime scares me.
I think it's because I'm with the dogs.
I think
because
maybe
it, like,
you
it's a
have
weird.
big dog privilege.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I think that's like the thing is like I think because
Yeah.
I'm like with the dogs and I'm like, oh well.
Also,
I'll
maybe
just-
with the sweatshirt, maybe
Yes.
people are not assuming automatically
woman.
that you're a woman.
So I'm like, oh, I look like a dude anyways. It's fine.
And
It
you have
is, it's
2
true.
big dogs, so like,
Well, Susu's
is Susu small?
Susu is small. She literally looks like, okay, remember those like in Star Wars? Please tell me you watched. Oh God.
Wait, no, okay.
Do you remember those weird like looking teddy bear creatures?
The Wookiees?
The Wookiees.
Yes, I watched the original Star Wars movies.
Yeah, girl. The
Yeah, girl.
Wookiees?
I did watch
Susu
the
looks
original
like
Star Wars movies.
Susu looks like a Wookiee.
Oh my god, that's
Like
adorable.
straight up looks like a Wookiee.
That's
and then
cute.
Bindi is my Australian Shepherd.
Okay,
So,
So you've
big
got
dog
mixed.
privilege,
Yeah.
little dog. My Bindi does not like Susu.
listen, I stopped
Bindi is like a
watching
human
Star Wars
person.
after like the Hayden Christensen era.
Oh my God. Episode 3. Sorry.
But they're all named the wrong thing. They all
mean?
have the wrong names. All the movies are named incorrectly. Have you seen that theory?
What?
There's a whole theory.
Like, is it, do you mean like by episode order or just
no,
like the names?
The names of the movies are not the names need to be shuffled around because in different episodes, like in Attack of the
different-
Clone Wars, it should actually be named like The Empire Strikes Back or whatever because of whatever happens. Like the names need to be shuffled.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not deep enough into the Star Wars lore, but
I need to relook at that because I'm like,
there is a thing that there is a whole breakdown of how the episodes, the movies, I mean by episodes,
maybe are like the titles
that the titles are not
gonna
correct
be for the next.
I don't know, but
movie,
there's like a
maybe?
whole I can't.
I gotta look into that.
No, you really need to. I watched it.
We need to have like a whole Star Wars episode.
We
honestly,
should
because
it's very
well,
fascinating.
May the 4th. May the 4th be
May
with
the-
you.
yeah.
So we'll do it.
and
in
then
May.
Revenge of the 5th. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
But
that's
episode 3 was everything.
Yeah, but I haven't watched most of the new stuff. I watched the new one with Rey, and then I watched the
Ray,
one.
yeah, Kylo Ren. and
Yeah,
Rey.
where the planet blows up and they died because it was the one-liner offshoot movie of like many people died to get
Is
these
that
plans.
Andor?
No.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that one movie that made me so devastated. I was like,
the
I'm
ending
done. I'm out.
The ending was shit. I'm gonna say it. The
I'm
ending
like,
was shit. It
I'm
was
done.
so
I'm out.
sad.
Bye bye.
It is
I
so many
think
things.
I'm into too many things as it is. I don't think I need more.
I don't think there's ever such thing as like being into too many things. I really don't.
I
Because
really
I'm like,
do. But
like, no.
I just don't think I need to add Star Wars to the collection of chaos that is my brain plate. Like I just
maybe I'm
don't
just
need
so used to chaos. I'm like, what's
Maybe,
another thing?
No, I'm used to chaos too, but it's just like one more thing. I just don't have the
You're
bandwidth.
like, I don't care that much.
Nah, girl, I really don't. I have this much of an F left to give for Marvel. I am holding out. So the bandwidth that I would give to like Star Wars or any other sci-fi fantasy, I'm saving it for Marvel.
You know what?
I have this much left.
No.
It's quite frankly, it is all writing on Fantastic Four First Steps. If that movie doesn't go well, I'm out.
I don't think it's gonna go well. I'm
You
sorry.
don't?
I really hope it does. I hope it goes well. I do not think it will.
I am banking on Pedro.
I just have this.
And
no, we love Pedro
and Evan and
yes. Sue Storm. Hello.
no,
Wait, what's her
what are
name?
their names?
Crap.
Joe
Name's here.
and no, what is her name?
What in the new? Well, thank God I can find.
Is it Kristen?
Sure, no problem. What's on your mind?
I have a quick question. In the new Fantastic Four movie, who plays Sue Storm alongside Pedro Pascal?
In the upcoming Fantastic Four movie, Sue Storm will be played by Vanessa Kirby,
Vanessa.
alongside
Vanessa.
Pedro Pascal.
So Evan, Joe, Pedro, and
Vanessa.
Vanessa. I think they could save it.
I think they could too. I
You don't
know.
think the story is going to be good?
It just depends on how they do it. It's just the other Fantastic Fours after the original one have not been good. And I
know. But they have been working on this for a long time.
Yeah,
and
no,
I have a feeling that the way that they're going really back to the beginning, it's not an origin story.
No. Which I appreciate.
Thank God.
I appreciate
because
very
we all
much.
know. We know it. We get it.
We both hit our mics.
We
Say
did.
that one more time.
I'm grateful it's not an origin story.
I
We
agree.
know, we get it, we understand it.
Yeah. Build off of the fan base.
Build off the fan base.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be very interesting. The movie is going to bring them into the MCU as it is currently. Yeah. I think it could be interesting. I don't think the Fantastic Four, the way it was with like Miles Teller, that was not good. What was that movie?
That was crazy.
The cast was stacked.
Oh, it was such a stacked cast, but
Well, what happened?
think,
What happened to the plot of that movie?
the plot, like,
So
it
confusing.
didn't thicken. It kind of like diluted.
It simmered and then died.
Simmered down. I was like, what the
Simmered
hell's
and
going
died.
on?
I mean, and Kate Mara was in it as Sue Storm, and you're like, wait, what happened? You are so talented.
Yeah.
And they gave her nothing to do.
Yeah.
And then before that, the Rise of the Silver Surfer was like the last big Fantastic Four rollout I saw, other than the John Krasinski cameo.
Oh my God.
Sorry,
Yeah.
spoiler,
That was crazy. Oh my God.
but it's been years.
It's been so long. But I really hope it does well. But at the same time,
You don't have hope.
I don't have hope anymore. Like, I'm so sorry. After Multiverse of Madness, I was like, wow, what is happening? Like, ever since that movie, my expectations of Marvel have gone down so low. And I'm a huge Marvel
The
fan.
plot of the movie where the writers didn't even bother to
Watch
even
WandaVision.
watch WandaVision
Like,
or
that's
talk
the
to the
only-
writers of WandaVision.
That's the only homework assignment they had.
That's
like,
it.
Truly.
That's all they had. Just watch
watch
a
the
show.
5 or 6 episodes.
Or how about just talk to Jack Schaefer?
No.
Like just like have a conversation.
That's when people get too cocky and they're like, "Oh yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it." I'm
and
like,
then they
"Girl,
try and
you
retcon the
clearly
whole
didn't."
thing, and it's
So the only reason why I still have hope for
that movie was offensive to Wanda
oh, it
fans.
totally was. I actually remember I came home absolutely devastated. Like, it was so crazy because like we were like trying to get tickets for that. Me and my roommates at the time, we were trying to get tickets for it. We're like, okay, we finally got the tickets secured. Blah blah. Blah. Watched the movie. End of the movie. We were like, that was the worst thing I've ever seen.
It was bad. It was
like-
not a good follow up.
And
it
then
was
I literally
not
was
a
like,
good rollout.
I literally posted myself like about to get into the shower, and I was just like, I'm devastated. Like, I was so excited about this, and I'm devastated.
Yeah,
And it's just like
yeah.
a picture of me just like
so sad.
black mascara. Like,
Did you cried? You were so sad.
I wasn't. No, I think it was just like the steam of the shower, but
Oh.
it just looked like I was just like
crying.
beaten up. I was like, what is
No,
happening?
the movie didn't make sense.
So that's what I mean. I don't really have that much hope in Marvel franchise. The only one that I'm holding out for that I'm like,
Oh my god, I'm
God,
curious.
I hope so, is the second season of Moon Knight. That's what I'm.
If that gets made at this point,
No, it has to.
has it been greenlit? Is it happening?
It has been greenlit. They've already. I think I don't know if they're like.
Are they shooting?
Finishing. I remember.
Or
there
are they
was-
in
it was-
pre-production?
It was a while ago, but I do remember they were like, "Hey, we're on the set of Moon Knight
they're
season 2."
They're shooting.
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
this was a
okay.
while ago, so I don't know if they're still in post production. I don't know
Okay,
what.
okay.
I don't know what is happening anymore.
Yeah.
but I loved Moon Knight so.
No, the first Moon
much.
Knight season was almost perfect.
Killed it,
Yeah, it was almost perfect.
almost perfect, except that last episode. It was so rushed.
It was very.
They
quick.
needed another episode, and it would have been perfect.
or another hour.
Yeah, another. That's what I mean. Like
Yeah,
another episode
another
because they're
episode.
like an hour each.
Yeah,
They just needed one more episode. But anyways, the point is that Marvel. I mean, do you think you're gonna watch the new Captain Marvel movie that's gonna be coming out with Harrison Ford?
Captain America.
Sorry. See, this is like
I know.
devastating. Like
No.
usually I'm on it, but I'm like I'm so out of the loop now.
I will wait until it comes out. I love Anthony Mackie. I
I love Anthony
I have no
Mackie.
problems.
Cut the check.
Cut the check.
Love him and Harrison Ford.
And Harrison Ford, and I love his new sidekick.
Oh,
Beautiful man.
Danny.
I
don't know why I was like
Danny.
Is it Danny?
I think Rodriguez.
I think that's what it was from. Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Right.
Did he pay? He was Payboy or Payback or Fanboy?
Fanboy, I think.
Fanboy.
Yeah.
He's so good. Love the
I
cast.
love him. Yeah. Love the cast.
I am just at the
I'm
point
nervous
where
about the plot.
I'm not gonna buy movie tickets. I'm not gonna go see it in theaters. I'm just gonna wait until it comes out on Disney Plus.
And it's so sad because I want to go. Like,
But I love Anthony Mackie.
love Anthony Mackie.
So I'm super stoked for him. Congrats on the movie. I hope it crushes it. I really hope people love it. I hope people aren't stupid about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm nervous about the plot. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I would love to go see movies in movie theaters again.
Yeah.
The last one that I watched was Nosferatu.
That's a choice.
Whoa. That was crazy. I saw that by myself.
Why did you do that?
I saw that by myself. I love Nosferatu. I thought it was a great movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's so good. It's very Victorian goth. Like,
Apparently people said it was like really sexual.
yeah. Apparently, no, it definitely was.
You're saying
In moments, I was
apparently. I'm like, didn't you see it?
no, there were moments of like very sexual, and I was like, thank God I
Is
watched
it like
this by myself.
alluded to?
No. There's, how do I explain it? It's
Victorian sexuality.
yeah. It is, and it also
Isn't.
It's like kind of like possession sexuality. It's weird.
Okay.
It's not what you think it is in the beginning, because you're like, what the hell's going on? Like, is she just like on one, or is like what is happening? But I loved Nosferatu. But that was the last movie that I saw in movie theaters.
The
That was
last
a while
movie
ago.
I saw in theaters was Wicked.
That was the other one. That was like the second to last one that I saw was Wicked and then Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's in theaters now, which makes me sad, because it's like that's the whole point of going to the movie theaters, is like you're excited to go to the movie theaters because you want to see the movie.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
mean,
don't
I will
know.
go see Fantastic Four First Steps in movie theaters. I really think I'm going to give that one a chance.
Yeah, I am too,
Because I
hope it's
love
good.
the cast.
Pedro Pascal.
Oh,
And Joseph. I love Joseph.
and Vanessa. And honestly,
And
and
Vanessa.
Evan. I mean, I'm a huge fan of The Bear. I've watched all 3 seasons. Big fan.
Huge,
The Feast of the Seven Fishes episode traumatized me so severely. It's the
episode
most
gave me anxiety.
it's the most intense episode of television I think I've ever watched.
They're like, oh yeah, it's like, oh my God, remember when it was labeled a comedy?
Number
like,
one, The
shut
Bear
up.
is not a comedy.
I was like,
not
that
a
is
comedy.
crazy.
It's
Whoever
the way
put that
it's
category.
because of the cameras and the way they shoot it and the time limit and like everything. I
was like, that is definitely not a comedy.
it's-
Whoever put that in the category, you're sadistic. That's
yeah,
so crazy.
It's the time and the cameras and the way it's shot.
Yeah.
It's the amount. Yeah, it's like a sitcom format essentially is how they shoot it.
That's so
which is
crazy.
why it's in the sitcom category, even though it is a dramatic show. It is not a comedy. Maddie.
Maddie.
Oh no. In real life, he's the big chef, cutie patootie.
Oh, I love him.
He
Oh,
is
shoot.
comedic. He is funny.
What is his name?
But other than that, I can't
Anyways,
remember.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he's got the mustache. He's so cute.
Killed it.
Yeah, he is funny. But other than that, nothing is funny. Nothing is funny. He drives. There's a car driven through a house.
The Bear was so insane. I don't even understand.
Actually, The Bear gives me a lot of anxiety. I don't know how I feel about it. But I think Marvel could redeem itself. But I'm holding out a lot. Like, I don't have high hopes for Secret Wars. I really don't.
Oh, I don't know. I think the only thing that's going to be, quote, saving the Marvel universe once again is Robert Downey Jr.
Which is
'Cause
why
he's gonna come in as Doom.
begging him to come back. But I also don't think
gonna
that's
be
a
in
smart
Doom.
move.
No, he's going to be Doctor
Doom.
Doom.
I know.
Which is,
But I think like falling
don't
back,
know.
I'm
It's
like,
so
no,
crazy.
you built him up for over 10 years, for 20 years, honestly, as Tony Stark, as Iron Man. You cannot then bring him back as someone different, as a villain now in the same universe.
it's like
In the
I'm gonna
multiverse
say
of the same
some controversial
universe?
shit right here.
You love it. You're so excited for it.
I miss Robert Downey Jr.
Oh no, that's not controversial. That's a fact. We all
you know
miss
what I
Robert
mean?
Downey
Like,
Jr. We
now-
all miss. Can we be honest? We all
Yeah.
miss the Avengers.
my
The Avengers,
God,
like the
yeah.
OG Avengers. I desperately miss. Like, because right now, who are the Avengers? When they call, Who's showing up? My sister asked
Like
me that
Thunderbolts
question.
remember Thunderbolts is going to be coming out.
Right. My sister asked me that question. My sister's like, they don't have a defined team.
No, they don't.
She's like, because
It's like an on-call situation.
right.
I'm
If like a
so I was like,
Loki
so you're a
character-
freelancer.
Right.
Is what you're telling me. Is these people are freelancers.
for their freelancing, she's like, if Loki came down
Oh my
and
God.
took over again,
Oh my God.
who is answering the call
Nobody.
as an Avenger right now in the universe? And
I'm
like,
actually so serious about that.
Doctor Strange and Anthony Mackie is Captain America.
Maybe Ant-Man?
And Ant-Man.
I'm trying to think who else.
Because what's Hawkeye doing? We have no
I
idea.
feel like
He
Hawkeye's
and
retired.
Kate, his
No, because he kind
sidekick.
of, he passed it, I feel like he kind of passed down the reins to Kate.
Right. But where have they been? Kate Bishop?
Yeah, Bishop. Yeah.
Where have they been? But then, like, what happened? Now, Wanda's not a hero anymore. Is she dead? Is she alive?
Yeah.
And then now
I
you
think,
have all these
she's
like,
definitely alive. For
young
sure.
Avengers.
She's Scarlet Witch.
Right. But now you have all the young Avengers. And then you have, like,
Spider-Man 4.
what about all the Guardians of the Galaxies?
Spider-Man 4. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know.
When is that coming out?
I have no idea. I think they're shooting it right now. And I have it from a secret source that I'm not going to reveal, but they did already shoot some of the stuff
I believe it.
like a month or two ago. So I don't know where they're at in the shooting process, but I don't know what the plot is. I don't know anything, but I hope to God that's a good movie.
I hope it's a great movie.
Because what was it? No Way Home with the three of them. Wow.
Brilliant.
That was
brilliant.
Chef's Kiss. My favorite movie ever. I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Well, and then the end.
Oh my
Like
God.
who remembers him? Anyone not on planet
Dude,
and
that's
Doctor Strange would be
sent me into depression.
a tizzy.
That
So
no,
anyone
I
not
was-
on planet and Doctor Strange are the only ones who should remember him.
What was your reaction?
Tears.
Oh, I was bawling my eyes out.
Tears.
I was like, oh, I can't talk to anybody for at least 3 days.
Yeah.
Like I can't go outside.
Yeah.
I need therapy immediately.
When
Booking my
that was
therapist
when I
right now.
realized this era of like superhero cinema is over.
It's over.
It's
it
over.
was no totally
Because
in that
it
moment I was like, that's
literally-
it.
It felt like society's memory was being wiped because we have
It's
all
so-
collectively
Ew,
forgotten.
You're gonna make me cry.
No,
That's so real.
We've collectively forgotten
That's so real.
how intense the love for the Marvel buildup was for Endgame, for Infinity Wars, for like the first Black Panther, for the first
Oh
Guardians
my
of the
God,
Galaxy.
the first Black Panther.
Even though the Thor movies suck, for all the Thor movies, for like
Wow.
the first Iron Man. The absolute
Wow.
unhinged behavior of Marvel fans,
Dude,
the
Robert Downey
like
Jr.
the
Absolutely.
bloodlust that we all had to get our hands on a new
Yes.
movie from Marvel, it was unreal.
Oh,
now
and the
we're all
planning,
like, I don't
the
care.
planning to go to the movie theaters. The
My sister and I, next level.
I was like 6 to 8 people deep showing at these
Oh
theaters.
yeah.
I was like,
and you're
y'all
like,
better
I
make room
haven't,
for us.
I
'cause
haven't
we're
peed in
here.
8 hours. I haven't had
Yeah.
water in 2 days. I'm sitting my ass through this entire movie.
Oh, and I'm like completely off social media. I'm like, I'm not looking.
I'm not
I'm like
looking.
complete blackout.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Don't ruin
Where
anything.
is that? That's nowhere now.
No.
And it
God, the
literally
hype around that?
watching Tom Holland's Spider-Man have his
Wow.
his like identity be erased was literally like watching
That-
Marvel erase their own identity.
It was
and
that's
watching
so
the collective
true.
society
That's so
forget
deep.
what it was like.
That's so deep, but that's so real.
I was like, because where superhero love is gone. We're over it. We're done. And I think Marvel's hanging on by a thread. I think it's only a matter of time before it's over.
Well,
too.
again, it's the whole thing that we have already said before, which is like, if you want, like, it's like the whole like de-aging of like VFX back in like the early 2000s versus now. How come it was so good in the early 2000s? Because VFX people had the time to make it look so good. The Transformer movies, oh my God.
the
Imagine
first
they have that
Iron
kind of
Man
time
movie.
now.
The first Iron Man movie.
Oh my gosh. But that's what I mean. Like, these studios don't get it. I don't know what the industry is going into right now. Like, it needs like a rebirth.
Yeah.
I hate
Hence
to
the
say it.
mental health spiral because
Yeah.
it also signifies
So
the
pay for
end
it.
of the industry.
Send some love.
Send some
Send
love.
comments.
Yeah.
Send like little hearts.
But it's
or,
it
I don't
like
know.
it spells like the downfall of the industry, and then that
Yeah.
sends panic, and then as
and then it just spirals from there.
yeah, as people in the industry who know people in the industry who need the industry to survive.
Yeah.
It's really not good that like
We don't want it to die out,
No.
but it feels like it's dying out.
but
It's crazy.
the giant, the ultimate of the ultimate of the ultimate being Marvel, that people literally worshipped the ground it walked on. Oscar winning Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Now people are like, I don't care.
I think it changed a lot when Disney took over. I mean, I could be wrong. But,
But Disney had taken over for Infinity War and
Yeah, that's
Endgame.
true.
It changed at the end of that chapter.
100%.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like there's so much stuff that's going on in the
Honestly,
industry right now.
they should have
I don't
let
know.
it die. They should have let it go. They needed to give people a break. They needed to give us time.
Yeah.
And they needed to
Come to the new reality of everything.
they needed to stop building on the same universe and maybe start over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just
And this is why we're
set
in a
the expectations super low, I
continuous
guess, now.
mental health existential spiral.
Yeah.
Because it's this over and 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 over.
It's a spiral. It's a never ending spiral. It's like a freaking like backwards tornado. I'm like, it's like small. And I'm like, the spiral is getting
So we go on
bigger.
walks and we cry and then we come home and we watch Twilight and I read my books and
Drink some hot cocoa, cry a little bit,
or the whole bottle of wine
listen
and just
to,
kind
to
of
some
hang.
like Evanescence in the background.
Yeah, honestly.
Guys, we're doing so good.
We are doing so good. I mean,
thriving.
there are genuinely positive things happening in our life.
Absolutely.
But I think it's only fair to be authentic and honest that
and not like everything's going great. Oh,
Yeah. It is not all perfect. There are real trials and tribulations happening.
Yeah. But it's also good for us.
Yeah.
I just count it as like, this is my character building time.
It's character development, although I'm really over it. I don't need any
I'm
more
ready
character.
for like the
Thank
next
you.
chapter. Can we like turn the page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about earlier, I'm going to be 30 this year.
So crazy. And I'm 28 now,
And
which
you're
I'm like,
28 now. Like,
gasp. Like,
So-
what is happening?
yeah. So we're in like places we're in places in our lives where it's like, okay.
Yeah. Big monumental things, but at the same time, like, so what does that mean?
It's not the end of
Yeah.
life, obviously,
Yeah,
but
oh my
I
gosh, of
definitely think hitting the milestone, like leaving my 20s is definitely, it's coming down the barrel so quick. And that's hitting me really hard.
It's like so crazy to me because like you don't look 29.
Thank you.
Like you look like you're like 23.
I
So it's like
appreciate it.
funny to me because I'm like 30.
I know.
What?
I
And again,
know.
age is just a number.
Age is just a number, and it does not signify a
Anything.
woman's
Yeah. Like, oh, like we're at a specific.
anything.
fuck
Like it
cares?
signifies nothing in a woman's life.
Absolutely.
However, in society, we have put a really big stamp on
Huge.
30.
Huge.
Like
There's like literally a movie made about it. 13 going on 30. Hello?
we talked about it today.
Yeah.
There is a mile marker, like you must stop here and acknowledge this. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
I have all these things I have to do, I have to see, I have to experience, I have to say like all these things before I turn 30. And
Yeah.
it's like, but why?
Yeah. Like, why do we put our limit on that specific number? I don't know. It's just so interesting.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be okay. We're thriving. We're like keep pushing through. But I think it's also good, and I think it's also healthy for us to like share. Like, look, like not everything's gonna go your way in life, and that is okay. It is okay to go through the trials and tribulations of life because that's what it's supposed to be about. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, then it'd be boring.
Well,
And then your story would be
if it
boring.
was easy, then it would be so much like
That's also true.
so much. My
Like,
God,
it's
less
so much
stressful.
better, especially the financial part.
Ugh.
God, but we're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
We promise.
The collecting $1 million would be really helpful now, please. Thank you.
Yeah. And if you guys want to continue watching us and continue along our journey, please just follow us along on social media at the Broke Blonde Diaries. And also, I think there's other places where you can find us. Is that right, Lauren?
Yes, there are other places you can find us, Jess. There are definitely places. Like you can find us on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Please give us a 5-star rate and review. We would really appreciate it. We're trying to grow the podcast and kind of get things going. So don't forget, anywhere you can find podcasts, leave us a rate and review.
And if you guys want to see our beautiful faces and our silliness online, please go to YouTube and type in the Broke Blonde Diaries and like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on for more content and more fun and exciting stuff. Hopefully we will get you guys more exciting adventures along with us, and maybe some Nancy Drew games on Twitch, maybe. That could be a fun thing.
That could be coming down the pipeline.
So we'll let you guys know when we go live and just keep you guys updated with everything in the future. But we're just so excited. We hope you guys are doing well. We wish all the best in life for you guys. And thank you for tuning in to this episode. And we love you all so much.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon, Blondies.